3, 2. Hi, this is Travis Smith with Tech95. In this day and age, many of us have multiple email accounts and profiles with different login information with various websites that we use day to day. You can certainly try, but even I have much difficulty remembering every password for every account that I use. This is why I highly recommend a password manager. Now you might be asking, what is a password manager? A password manager, by definition, is this. A password manager is a software application that helps a user organize passwords and PIN codes. The software typically has a local database or file that holds the encrypted password data for a secure logon into computers, networks, websites, and application data files. There are a number of password managers that are available both free and paid. For example, Keepass, which is free and open source, LastPass, which has fees for premium use, and many others. I personally love and recommend Keepass. Yes, there may be a few features that may not be available. You must, however, consider the price tag. You can download Keepass, both installable and portable versions of Keepass, from keepass.info. Once you have the desired version of Keepass installed and open, you first need to create a database. So here's Keepass, and what you need to do is create a database. You can do this by clicking the white box with a star just under the File tab. Keepass will then allow you to choose where you'd like to save the database file. The default folder is the Documents folder. We will use the default folder for this tutorial, and the default name. After you choose a designation for your database and click Save, you'll be asked to enter a master password. Your master password is the password that allows you to access your database. Forget this password and you'll be permanently unable to open the database. We will be using password as our master password for learning purposes. You also must retype the password. And then press OK. And then we will not be getting into the security and all that other stuff in this tutorial. So complete the boxes and press OK. Once you have your database open in Keepass, you first need to create an entry. You may either choose to save your entry in one of the default categories or create a custom category. You can do this by right-clicking in the category window and selecting New Group or Add Group. We will be using the default name for this tutorial. Once you have selected your group, you'll now need to create an entry. You can do this by right-clicking a blank area of your entry window and selecting New Entry or Add Entry. A window will then appear asking for the title of the entry, email or username, password, password retype, URL, and any memos regarding the entry. We will be using a fake Gmail account for this tutorial. And as you can see, they have a password pre-configured that is available for you to use. So we will be using that password. However, you can create your own password that you are free to choose. Now we will grab our URL from our login information preloaded in our web browser. We will press OK. Now save the changes to the database by clicking the blue floppy disk in the upper left hand corner. If you forget to click the save button, all changes will be lost. Now the reason for using a password manager is so you don't have to remember every password for every account that you ever created. A very time-saving solution for logging into your accounts is to use the auto type feature. Once you have the web page loaded in your browser, which there is also a way to automatically go to the website by right-clicking on your entry, URLs, open it in the specified web browser of your choice. However, we will not be going over that in this tutorial. Once you have navigated to the login page on the account you are trying to access, select the email or username entry box and return to your password manager. Right-click on the entry and click Perform Auto Type. As you can see, Keepass automatically adds the information into the appropriate boxes. In the case you work with multiple computers that must have access to your password database, you can store your database in a synchronized folder such as Dropbox. Just make sure to keep a copy of your database in a separate folder in the event of a disaster. I'm Travis Smith with Tech95, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to email us tech95qa@gmail.com and visit our website tech95.jimdo.com. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.